Hi guys, that's it, we're done. I've just finished tidying the front room up. I've hoovered the dog's room, the day room. Just shut this door. Boys waiting to go out in the garden. Hiya guys, come on in. Here they go. There you go, my boys. Come on then, off you go. We'll do the tuck-in a minute. See who gets in first. Can I come past, guys? There we go. I have had my washing soaking while I was doing the hoovering, so it makes it a little bit quicker tonight. Go on then, off you go, guys. Off you go, Tiddles. Good boys, go on, off you go. Right, they're gone. Right, we can make a start. Actually, I'll leave the door too so they can push their way in. Oh, I've been rushing around trying to do everything. Right, I'm doing a long shot for you today. There you go. I've got my my vest dress on. This is a green vest dress. This one's got very short sleeves down to about there. But then I've got my cardigan, my mint cardigan over the top. So yeah, that's what I'm sporting this evening. Right, if I can get the dog's bedding out of the box, I can put the camera on the box for you guys. Let's just put this on the window ledge. There you go, that's the box with the dog's bedding in. Just twist it down a little bit. You might see the dogs coming behind me. Oh, it's all dog's bedding in here, and I've got some dog towels, some big bath towels in the bottom of the box, which I use mainly in the summer, not so much in the winter. There you go. Right, I can put this on top of the box now, guys. I'll move the box over here by their water dish. That keeps the doorway clear for them. There you go, guys. Right, that's where we're going to go. I can hear somebody. I think it might be Sooty. I can hear somebody's coming. Hello. That's Snoop. Snoop's coming. Where's that Sooty then? We've got no Sooty yet. Just got a Snoop, no Sooty. Right, here we go. Not yet, Snoop. Where's that Sooty? You going to go and find Sooty? Where is he? Oh, here he comes. Here comes Sooty. Hi, Sir. Hang on, guys. If I put your blankets down first, then I can go and get your biscuits. You caught me. I wasn't ready for you, Snoop. Right, that's one. Hang on. Come on, Snoop. Off you go. Thank you. Nearly there, guys. Oh, get there in a minute. There we go, that's got it. Right, on your bed then. Come on in, sir. Right, I'll go and get their biscuits. They're waiting. And left the door wide open. Let me shut the door because it's a bit fresh. Here comes Sooty. Do you want a biscuit? Do you want a biscuit? Yeah, I thought you might. Right, he's going back. I'll get the biscuits. Here we go. Right, guys. Right, here we go, guys. Right, I've had a lot of subscribers, not just a few, but a lot, have said, you don't make your dog sleep in the toilet, do you? Now, yes, there is a toilet there, guys. This is a wet room, okay? This is an extension on the back of my house that was here. I don't use it. It is not used. I don't use it as a toilet. I don't use it as a shower. It's an empty room, okay? It's got drainage in the floor. So all I have to do is, if the dogs make a mess, which they haven't, I could just wash the floor down, wash it down the drain, and it's a done deal. It's not a bathroom, it's not a toilet, it's the dog's bedroom, and this is also where they have their dinner, okay? So just clear that up. So I'm not forcing my boys to sleep in the toilet. I've had that so many times now, I'm getting fed up with it. There you go. Here you go, sir. There, they got it. Right, let me cover my boys up. There you go. Right, guys. Here we go. That's one. And two. Right, there you go, guys. Right, sleep tight, guys. Right, the boys are tucked up, and I shall see them in the morning. Oh, dear, guys. I've got so many messages on there. I've gone back about 4 hours. But no sooner have I gone back 4 hours, and then there's a whole load of fresh messages on there. So I've gone back as far as I can tonight. There we go. Right, you got a vertical shot today as opposed to the horizontal one. Okay. Right, I've got 2 shout outs. Now the first one is nice and simple. It's just a shout out to Louise. So there you go, Louise, you got your shout out. The second one is to Jenny's granddaughter. Now Jenny took her granddaughter to a play centre, and her granddaughter has managed to break her leg in 2 places. Oh, I think I've got the name as Isla Lily. I could be wrong. If I got pronunciation wrong, I'm sorry. But it's Jenny's granddaughter, and she's broken her leg in 2 places. Not a good day. Right, that's the shout outs out of the way, guys. Right, it's wash up time. It's been good. It's been good. I had a good evening on the sofa going through the messages. Gosh, there's a lot of them. The walks I got were really good at the weekend. Saturday morning, obviously I had to go out to sort my phone out, but in the afternoon, which was the videos I was putting on today, was a couple of the afternoon videos I didn't put on for you on the day. What a glorious afternoon it was. I went out, it was quite cloudy when I went out, but it wasn't raining. So I had all my waterproofs on, my walking boots, and I was going on to I went all the way to Sudbury because they got the meadows, and I thought the meadows would be nice and open and I wouldn't meet many people. Well, I was wrong there. It wasn't too wet. It was wet in places and a bit muddy, but not too bad. But I met so many people. So many people. But I always do when I go to Sudbury, but it's such a lovely walk. The scenery's fantastic. The good thing about the meadows in Sudbury is it's a vast expanse, and you can usually see people coming and you can pick a route around them, so you don't have to cross their paths. It's only when all the paths converge to go across something like a footbridge or through a gate, that's when you all have to sort of be careful. But it was a brilliant walk, so yes, I had a lovely time. That was on Saturday. And then Sunday, yesterday, I went out. When did I go out, or where did I go out? I went out with my sisters, didn't I? And we went to a village called Long Melford. Now Long Melford is where my my beauty salon is, Casabella. Now that's where I go for that. And we went to, there's an old school opposite Melford Hall, and there's a car park there. I met both my sisters turned up. I turned up first, then my eldest sister turned up, and when my eldest sister turned up, I took that video of me talking to my eldest sister in the car park, and I was wearing all my waterproofs. Again, it was quite wet, and it was supposed to rain, which it did later on, but we managed to dodge the worst of that. It only rained when we got back to the cars, so we did really well on that one, and it was a spectacular walk. We went from Long Melford old school car park, across the meadows at the back, or the fields, to a place called Liston. There's a mill there, Liston Mill. We walked across the fields to Liston, then followed the river all the way back to the car park. It was a really nice walk, and it was again muddy in places. It wasn't too bad. It was muddy in places. My younger sister's got a Labrador. Now Labradors, as you know, love water. So the lab was in and out of the water like no one's business. Every time he got a chance of getting in the water, this lab went in the water. It's lovely. My dogs aren't quite so keen. They paddle. My boys paddle. They don't tend to go in and swim. Only if they're pushed in, I think. But it was a lovely walk, a really, really nice walk. So that was great. So that was a really good weekend. Even though we had quite a bit of bad weather, we managed to dodge the worst of it, and we had a good time. And funny enough, the worst rain on Sunday was when I went to see my friend Peter in the care home. And I'd only just got there, and the wind really picked up, and just outside Peter's window of his room was a big tree. And I said to Peter when I first turned up, I said, that's lost a lot of leaves. There's a lot of leaves on the ground. and we were stood, or I sat down with my back to the window and Peter was sat facing me. And then I could hear the wind pick up because he had his window open, just a little slit, and you could hear the wind start whistling. And I turned around to have a look, and all you could see was leaves flying past the window. And the wind really picked up. And then the rain was coming horizontally. It wasn't coming down, it was just coming sideways. And it was coming in waves. You could see waves of rain coming through. Really spectacular. I'm pleased I was in the care home and not walking, because I'd have got absolutely soaked. But it was good. It was really good. So I had a cracking weekend. And speaking to everybody at work, they were all moaning and groaning about the weather we had over the weekend. Obviously, a lot of them got rained off. But I really managed to miss the worst of it. So yeah, I think we were really lucky. And my younger sister, when we got back to the cars on that Sunday morning walk, my eldest sister bid us all farewell and she drove off. And my younger sister said to me, "Oh, while you're here," she said, "can you just have a look at my window on my car?" She said, "there's something wrong with it." So I said, "Okay." I said, "show me then." So she jumps in the car, starts it up, and she puts her electric window down on the front passenger side, and it goes down okay. And then she said, "it's when you put it up it goes wrong." And she put the window up and it tipped. The front of the glass didn't come up and the back did, so the glass almost fell out of the frame. So I said to her, "Stop, stop." I said, "the glass is coming out the channels." And so she stopped and we tried to line up again, but we couldn't get it back in. She'd gone a bit too far and the glass had jumped right out of the channel at the front of the door. Try as we may, we couldn't get it back in. So I said to her, "look, it's no good. I'm going to have to take the door pad off and put your glass back in." I said, "because if you try and force it, you're going to break the glass." So we had to go back to mine and get some tools. And we took the door pad off, and it had just started to spit with rain when all this started. I've still got my waterproofs on because I've been out for that walk, so I was okay. I could just slip them up. But my sister was stood there beside me, and I told her to go and sit in the car, and she could work the controls for me while I was putting the glass back. And it worked really well. We got it all back in. We didn't get too wet, just a little bit damp. But yes, she was lucky. Lucky she did that when I was there, because otherwise I don't know what she'd have done. She would have been stuck with her window open. She'd have had to put some polythene over it to keep the rain out. So it was very lucky. So yeah, that was a bit of an extra job on the Sunday, but it was good. It was a good day. I had a really good weekend. Somebody said, I haven't looked at the weather for the rest of the week, but somebody said the rest of the week is supposed to be fairly dry, so I hope so. This is my last week at Cambridge before I have a week at Bury. So yeah, so when the clocks go back on Saturday night into Sunday morning, that's when the clocks change. The Monday morning I'll be going to Bury St Edmunds. So that's nice because that's nice and close. So that means I haven't got to set off quite so early in the morning. So I get a lay-in, sort of lay-in anyway. I won't have a lay-in, you know me. But I could have a lay-in if I wanted. Maybe I should, I don't know. What am I doing the dog's bowls for? I shouldn't be doing those yet. I need to do my breadboard next. Let me get these out of the way. So, yes, so this time next week I'll be working over at Bury. So that'd be lovely because that's nice and close. The only problem there is that when we finish work at 5 o'clock in Bury, it will actually be 6 o'clock, won't it? So it will be getting dark already. So by the time I get home, it's going to be really dark. Oh no. I know. And although I'll be going to work in the light, it doesn't take long for the mornings to catch up again, and you're going to work in the dark again and coming home in the dark again. I don't know. It's not good. Right, let me put these there, and I'll do my breadboard. That's what I meant to do. So yeah, so that's looking good. What else is happening? I haven't ordered anything else off Vinted. I've ordered everything I was going to order off Vinted. I keep looking every now and again. What I do is I tend to put likes against things. And the longer something stays on there, the more likely people are to drop the price a little bit. And so I do tend to hold my nerve. And I put a like against quite a few things that I like. And then I just leave it. and see what happens. And a lot of the time you get a little alert saying, oh, so-and-so has dropped the price down to £1. And that's when I tend to go for it and buy them. But I think I spent £30 this month, and I usually spend 50, but I don't think I'll spend any more this month. I'll still put some likes against things, but I probably won't buy anything else now, because what's today? Today's the 21st, so we're virtually through another month, guys. I know. This time next week, this time in 3 weeks' time, I'll be looking to the Agree to Meet Day in Scotland, because it's the Tuesday that we do the Agree to Meet. So yes, 3 weeks tomorrow will be the Agree to Meet near Glasgow. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's coming so quick. It seems so far away, guys. And I told you I had to reload a lot of the apps on my phone. When I went and ordered my phone, or got my phone, I asked if they would transfer my information off one phone to the other, which they did. It transferred things like my photos and my notes and things like that. They've all gone over, but certain things didn't go over. Now, one thing on my phone, which I've always had on, or I've had on there probably about maybe 2-3 years, and that's all to do with my elder sister. Now, when my elder sister was getting towards retirement, she found this retirement app on her phone, and she loaded it, and she was counting down to her retirement, and she told me about it, and so I loaded it at the same time. Now, when they transferred the information over, that app wouldn't go over. It's gone. It's no longer there. So I've lost it. So I went on to find another app similar to it, and I've got one. It's a good one. So I've loaded a new one. So I've got 1 year, 3 months, 27 days. So yeah, I've got a new app. It's the same, does exactly the same thing. It's just a new one though. So hopefully that one will see me to retirement, because I don't see myself changing my phone anytime soon. Not after the palaver I've had with this one. It's a bit of a headache. I must admit, I'm okay on the computers, but only okay if I'm shown enough times how to do one particular thing, or like at work, we use a tablet at work to put to clock on and off jobs and put health checks on. I'm okay at that because I do it on a daily basis. But if I've got a problem, no. I have to get somebody to help me. And it's lovely when you get somebody like a youngster come into the garage, and when I get a problem, I can say to them, sort this out, and they do it. They don't think anything of it. My son's the same. If I've got a problem and he's here, and I say, oh look, I can't do this, he'd say, oh, let's have a look, and he'd do it. He'd sort it out straight away. And it's one of those, you go, hang on, show me what you did. And he does it so quick. He doesn't think to show you, he just does it. And he goes, there you go, it works now. And you go, how did you do that? And I think everybody expects you now to be good on the computer, and everybody's expected to use a computer. And that's not right. That's not, you know, the older generation, like myself, and possibly like some of you, I don't know, some of you might be really good on the computer, but I'm not particularly good. My dad isn't brilliant on the computer, but what he does, he manages to do, but I think he has to faff about a little bit to get where he wants to go. But my mum could certainly not do it. My mum wouldn't have a clue how to do it. My mum has enough trouble trying to work a mobile phone. So, yeah, my dad's better than my mum is, but he struggles. Like, I gave him a phone, probably about 3-4 years ago. I gave him a phone. It was one I had, and I got a new phone, or newer phone, for my son. So I passed the old one on to my dad. And then we had to transfer all my dad's information onto the new phone. And that was, yeah, you know where I'm going with this. That was a faff as well. It took us ages to sort that out. But my dad's very good. And then he tried to change the battery on the phone and he broke it. And I don't know if any of you have tried changing the battery on your mobile phones. Years ago, you could literally just plug a battery in, but you can't do that now. You have to totally dismantle the thing, take the screens out, undo lots of little ribbon connectors, and unscrew these little brackets. They're held in with the smallest screws you have ever seen in your life, and they're all different lengths. Oh, it's not easy. I've done one, I wouldn't do another one. I'd never do another one. It was so much of a struggle to do it. And I vowed then, once I've done that one, I'll never do that again. Next time I want a battery changed on a phone, I'll actually take it to somebody to get it done. I did get it done and it did work, but no, it's an absolute nightmare. The screws were so small. I couldn't have done them without a magnifying glass, that's for sure. Right, put that there, guys. Right, dog dishes I've already done. I just put those over there. And I've got one more cup to do over here. And then the plastic dish. And then I'm done, guys. That's good. I bet it's about 10:30 though, isn't it? Oh, 10:44, guys. So much for getting to bed early. I was working around thinking I'll get everything done early tonight and get an early night. It's not happening. It'll be the same. By the time this is loaded, it's going to be probably 11, 11:30. So yeah, hold your breath. Don't go to bed too early. Or watch it in the morning. That might be a better bet. At least you get some sleep then. Right, nearly done. Last bit. So what's tomorrow? Tuesday. Terrible Tuesday tomorrow, guys. I think that'll do. There we go. I've already filled the kettle up for tomorrow. I've already hoovered up the dog's day room. This was the last bit of washing to do. Tip the water away. Oh, that's it. There you go. Right, I think we all deserve an early night. Not that I'm going to get one, but I think we all deserve one. Oh, I better rinse that out. That's better. Right. There we go. Right, guys. Should we go to bed? Right, that's it. So everything's turned off. I'll turn the radio on for the boys. We can go to bed. Right, night night, guys. Sleep tight, fellas. I'll see you in the morning. Right, radio's gone on for the boys. Back door's locked. Keys out. There you go. That's off. All hoovered up and tidied up in here. Let's turn the landing lights on. It's that one and that one off, and we're out. There we go. Don't need that, that can stay down here. Bend the selfie stick over, guys. You can see my steep stairs here, look. They are really steep. You can go up on all fours here. Right, that one off, here we go. That's like mountaineering. It's like going up a ladder. Here we go. Right. And we're in. There you go. Oh, guys. Try and open the stand up again. Here we go. I'll just shorten a little bit. There you go. How's that? That's good. Right. Oh. Whew. Right. Take this off. So, it's bedtime now. Just got to go get undressed, go and do my teeth, climb into bed. Where's my coat? So I won't be getting undressed in front of you, obviously. There you go. I can take some of the bits off, can't I? Right, there's that bit. That bit. Oh, there it goes. That bit. Right, let's go and put these on the dressing table. you go. Right, that's that bit. That one. That one. That one. I'll put my hairdryer away. I've left my hairdryer out from earlier. That's it. 2, 3. Right, guys. Let's just pop this back in its drawer. Right, all done. Oh. Just get my bed ready. Get my nightie. And that one. And turn the light on. I know, it's all go. Right, so that goes there. Right, I've got to sign out, guys, because I've got to get my teeth done and get myself toggled for bed. So I shall love and leave you. I'll put a music video on for you tomorrow, as per normal. I'll load a couple of videos during the day for you, and then we can speak again tomorrow evening. So I'm going to love you to death, and I shall speak to you tomorrow. Okay then, bye-bye for now. Come on.